Hey guys, welcome back to another episode from Kentcarmedia. Today we've got my Mark 1 back in the unit and we are going to be installing some HSD coilovers. So in the box we have fronts, very nice, very well made. These are the Monopros, so the higher end, and we also have rears. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get them on the car. As easy as that, eh? So the first step is to remove the lower suspension bolt from the wishbone. Sometimes this can be a bit rusty, so we're just going to spray a bit of penetrant on it. So we're now going to remove the drop link.
Oh, it's not in that size.
Let's hope. So what we've done is we've loosened the top bolt of the drop link. Hopefully we don't have to loosen the bottom one as well. That should give us enough play in it. So we're going to go up and remove the top mount bolts now, and hopefully we'll be able to bring it out. These will come off nicely because we've recently had them off to install the strut bar, which needs painting. And there's one thing that Rob loves, and that's doing paint for me. Oh, it's stuck in the... Do you want to stand up again? Slowly. Stand off of it. Stand off of it slowly. So we're now replicating on the other side what we've done on this side, because we think, because of the anti-roll bar tension, we can't drop the hub low enough to get the shock out. So we're just going to undo everything the other side as well. And hopefully that should take the tension off the anti-roll bar. And we'll be away.
But it looks like we might just have to drop this bolt. It's one long bolt that goes all the way to the other side, down there. That long bolt will come out. And then this whole section should lean away, hopefully, so we can lean the coilover out and lift it out. Alright, we've managed to successfully remove the nut on the longest bolt in the world.
That's very greasy, isn't it?
Yeah, Jesus. Oh.
It's a slippery little trouser snake.
I mean, to be fair to Mazda, that does fit completely out of there. Most manufacturers would not have done that. Credit where credit's due, right?
Yeah.
Look at the size of that bad boy. Where do you reckon that'd fit?
So now that bolt's out, we've just pushed down on the hub, pulled the upper arm away from the body.
Subframe, mate.
Yeah. And now...
Careful your wing.
Yeah. Do you know that Mark 1 wings are really rare to come by?
Really?
Yeah, apparently they're really hard to get hold of. And there's one out, very rusty, crusty, and a little bit mouldy. One down, 4 to go, 3 to go.
Quick maths.
So here's the new HSD dual tech coilover that's going in. It's high pressure gas charged material, so be careful with it when you're working with it.
It sweats.
Gonna go in bottom first.
Put your bum in first.
It's so nice putting a nice new part on such a rusty, crusty car.
Yeah, we might need a few more ants for this.
Yeah.
Right, to the tripod.
We put the extra long bolt back through. Now we're just going to lift the hub and get the top mount lined up through the engine bay. Then we can nut on the top of that and then reconnect the drop links and anti-roll bars. So we're going to jack up the hub to make it easier. I'm going to put some gloves on so I can touch it. Is that through?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you want to check the light so I can put the nut on the back?
Torque spec.
7,000 Newton meters.
Jesus, that's like the
That's like my grip strength. So we just repeated the same steps on this side. Just gonna drop this down. We've not undone that bolt, done we?
Whoops. Undo that bolt.
Undo that bolt. Fine, no damage. Second one out. Much easier than the first one. Now we know how to get it out easily. Right, that's in there. So we've taken the top mount bolts back out so we can drop the hub again. So we didn't reconnect the anti-roll bar. So we've just taken the bolts out, dropped it back down, jacked it up off the hub until we could get them lined up. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. I'm not using a DAC because Rob destroyed my other one, my other bolt. Touch and go whether we're going to make it.
Before lowering and putting the wheels on, just double check everything is tight. Ollie is opting for the torque spec of
6 uggers and a dugger.
6 uggers and a dugger.
I can get the spanner on it. Below, probably going to have to make some adjustments to it at some point. I can't even get a finger in there.
Do the shoe test. Do the shoe test.
No, it won't go in.
I'll come it back.
So yeah, that's the front's done.
Yeah.
Back
I gotta got me a race car.
I'm sort of a drifter now, so. So also, as we're fitting coilovers, I thought I'd buy myself a nice new set of wheels. So they've arrived this week. Had tyres put on this morning, so what we're going to do is we're going to raise the coilovers up a bit because the 14s that were on the car were pretty much touching the arch because it's so low. These are 15s and a bit wider as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise the car up, get these fitted, spin the car around, get working on the rears.
Right, so we're going to adjust the coilovers on the front of Olly's car, but I will just show you how to do it with one of the rears we haven't installed yet. So basically this sort of design, where you've got two types of coilover, you normally have one with just thread all the way down the body. The problem with that is you can't lower the car without changing this preload on the spring. So with this sort of design, you set the preload on the spring with this top collar here, and then this is the locking collar for that, and then you adjust the height by loosening this one and then twisting this top collar down or up to adjust the height. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a measurement probably from the arch to somewhere on the hub. Some people measure it once it's on the ground, but we could do that later just to get it close to where we want it. I'm just going to measure from the bottom here to the top of the arch, and then I'm just going to wind this up the same sort of distance on both sides, and hope for the best, really.
So we've made the adjustment, we're just lowering the bottom locking clip in, tightening it up to lock it so it doesn't move by itself.
So onto the rears then. Obviously there's two mounts in the top, we'll show those in a minute, they're in the boot. I think if we take this rear drop link off, obviously the bolt to the lower shock, and then maybe one of these two wishbones bolts off, and then hopefully we should be able to lever out the coilover.
Hopefully. There she goes.
Right, that's the drop link on then. Pop that in your brick. That's where we keep all the bolts in the brick at the moment.
In the parts tray.
Let's loosen off
this one.
Right, so this bottom bolt for the shock here, the nut is actually built into the arm, the bottom of the arm. So if that starts spinning, you're in for a shit day. Because essentially you have to cut a little window in the bottom of the arm and then ram something in there. But
Oh, look at that.
God favours us.
First time, every time.
Oh, I thought that was the bolt side then.
Yeah.
I was like, brilliant. Right, come out of there. Then I'll just... A little bit ghetto.
We've got that bolt out.
You see the shock is completely free already, so we'll just now come into the boot, which probably isn't open, is it?
Ready when you are, Captain Crunch.
Right, so there's two 14mm bolts at the top here. Just be careful when removing them, because if you drop them into this hole, they will go to Narnia or somewhere else. So you have been warned.
Easy as that. No spring compressors required. You're going to have to guide me from the top because obviously there's a thing here, so I can't see where the holes are.
Yes, okay. Did you want to put the top in first then? Loose?
That's what I was going to do, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just loose. I'd recommend getting that top bolt in when you can.
This one?
Yeah.
It needs greasing first, that one. That was the rustiest one of them all. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That's it, yeah. One more? That'll do.
That went in nice, didn't it?
Lovely, because it's all greasy, that's why.
There's no tension on it, I suppose, is there?
It's all greasy, that's why.
What torque spec is this, Olly?
Fucking tight.
Towards you a little bit more. I know, back a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, it's quite good now as well.
Okay, fucking tight. I'll give it another dack just for safekeeping. So we finished the coil over that side, all bolted back up. Going to move on to the other side now. So this one's a bit trickier because we've got a shielding the fuel lines. That nut looks absolutely destroyed, but it's coming undone. That's good. So what we need to do this side is, we'll show you when we get to the top mount bolts, but I think you need to use a flexi head on the end of the ratchet. So as you can see, the fuel lines are a little bit mouldy, just a little bit. So I think there's water ingress somewhere in the boot. Looks like that's quite wet down in that corner. Would be from the wheel arch.
Tends to leak from here. The seals under here, or the headlights, or the boot seal. That tends to be the three. Mate, this is spider's paradise, isn't it? Hello.
Do you need me to get your dad to get rid of them for you?
It's getting it.
Told you it's tricky.
Fucking hell.
She's tight. What? 2 out.
Right. Now, I would recommend getting coilover socks, so I have them on mine. And also, I have this spray. I have this Meister anti-rust coat. What's the part number?
Can't make that out.
We should be able to. And you can spray this on anything, apparently. As I've had this on my car for over a year and not rusty, but then again it doesn't move, so... that's it, really.
Wheels.
Just put the wheels on. And then put it on the floor and see if Olly's happy with starts.
So, car's back down out the air. Wheels are on. We've adjusted the coilovers a couple of times. We're going to leave them where they are now. There's a little bit of arch gap, but we're going to see how it settles over the rest of the weekend. Happy with the wheels, they look really good. Coilovers are on, back down fully on the ground now. New wheels are on, they actually look really good. And I was just saying off camera that I did have intentions of painting this car completely, but with these wheels now I actually think I quite like the red, so decisions to be made on that. But I'll just hit the microphone, so I apologise for that. Stay tuned, more mods coming. Got plenty coming up. Japfest in a month's time, so got to get ready for it. Stay tuned. Peace up, A-Town.